G'day guys and welcome to another episode of Pre-Season with Peter Sumich. Today he spoke to the media about working with Pavlich up forward. Also he talked about making the most out of the players of Aaron Sandilands and Stephen Hill the next season. Peter Sumich has underlined that having a fit and available list is the key to being successful in 2012.
I've probably been in the Cape long enough, and Ross has spelt it out already. I think fit and available, knowing your game plan, those three things, and that's what West Coast had this year, fit and available. If Fremantle can get that going forward, I think they'll be very competitive, no doubt.
Sumich is looking forward to working with Matthew Pavlich, and he says playing the big man up forward will lengthen his AFL career.
I had a good chat with Pav last week, and I think he's got 3, 4, 5 years in him. There's no doubt about that, depending on how he wants to prepare. And I think the older you get, and we all know that as footballers or ex-footballers, that it gets harder, so you've got to make sure you're preparing better and smarter, and he's doing that at the moment, and that will only extend his career out, no doubt about that. And playing up forward will hopefully give him an extra couple of years too, because I think through the midfield he's probably got bashed around a little bit the last couple of years and took a lot of the load, so that'll be eased for sure.
He's also indicated the other players that will play alongside Pavlich next season.
Jack Anthony and Kepler Bradley, and depending on the match committee, probably a resting ruckman. If we go to ruckman, so you've got those options going forward.
New midfield coach Mark Stone and Ross Lyon have been working closely on trying to get the most out of Aaron Sandilands at stoppages next season.
And I think we've got to take more advantage of what he's produced in the past, and Mark Stone's doing a terrific job, and Ross will be all over that with Mark. And when you've got a bloke so dominant with taps, you've got to make sure you are executing well and getting your setups right, and I've got no doubt them two plus the match committee are all over that at the moment, and we should get a better result going forward at stoppages.
Stephen Hill has been burning up the track in pre-season, and Sumich says keeping to our structures next year will definitely give Hill some space to run.
It comes down to structures, and you know, I think what Mark and the match committee and Ross are putting in place with structures, that should help Hilly. I don't know if it will free him up. You know, certain players will always get tagged, but structures always help those players. And I think if you get your structures right, around stoppage especially, you can get a result for that player.
And Waffle Claremont players Kane Mitchell and Tom Lee are training with the team this week and hoping to be picked up in the pre-season draft. And Sumich is impressed with their running abilities.
Yeah, I thought both didn't look out of place. They were terrific. And even in the running you've seen there, they were, geez, well up the speed really with the running, I thought, for a couple of Waffle players. So, yeah, we'll wait and see. It's just great to have a couple of players like that, mature players who've been around and played a few games, and great for Claremont playing in a winning premiership this year, so it was good.